We have a lot of cards in this deck. I would be okay with another artifact right now. Planner Disruption. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's dirty. That is so dirty. Hey everybody, we're back for another Phyrexia All Will Be One Premier Draft. I have come down from my rage yesterday in which I got mana screwed in 3 games. Obviously lost all 3. Man, if you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch the one from yesterday. It was a sight to see. Alright, looks like we got a pokey draft table, so I'll be right back. Oh! Apparently I just needed to put it out into the ether. Just needed to say something. Red Sun's Twilight. Okay, that's a pretty terrible card. That's not terrible, it's just terrible in this format. This is a pretty awful first pack. The Battle Chair is good in the right deck. Tamiyo's Immobilizer, also very good in the right deck. Dune Mover is a fixer, and it lets us stay open, right? So I might just take this card. I really dig Dune Mover. It's either Dune Mover or Tamiyo's Immobilizer, and then we start just chasing blue-white artifacts, but obviously it's way too early for that, so we'll just take the Dune Mover and see what's in the next few packs for us. Hazardous Blast is good here, but I don't early pick this card. I pick it late. Alright, we left ourselves open and we were rewarded with a cruddy rare. Hexgold Halberd is okay. Shepherd's okay. Duelist of Deep Faith is okay. Oil Gorger Troll, sure. Stinging Hivemaster is pretty good. I feel like I always end up in red. I mean, it is a really strong color in this set. It's either this or the Duelist. I'll take the Hexgold. Kaya is fun, but nearly impossible to play. Sky Scythe and Golfer. Sky Scythe. Not liking any of these cards. Do we, I mean, this is... I haven't built blue-green yet. We could try taking this and see what happens. Sure. Tablet of Completion. Wow, this is just awful. So let's try to read the tea leaves here. What's open? Nobody's taking much blue, but they're not really good blue cards. So, you know, you can't blame them. Skull Bomb, and Spheres. Like, these packs are really hard to read. Alright, we'll just take the Skull Bomb here. See what happens. Okay, so Black-White Toxic is open, otherwise this card would be gone. Blazing Crescendo is good. We'll take the Raptor. Alright, so Black-White Toxic is definitely open because these cards would be gone if it wasn't. So, we'll grab this. We'll have more chances at a Sinew Dancer if we want it. I don't really like that card. It's pretty cruddy unless you've got Corrupted online. Obviously, we're 7 picks in, and I am definitely not tied into anything. So far, this might be the worst draft we've done. This card is good if you can play it on curve. Otherwise, it's not good. Even then, it's sometimes not good. If I'm going the toxic route, it's probably a card I want in my deck, huh? Okay. Tamiyo's Immobilizer keeps going around. That's the third one we've seen. Just gonna grab it. Clearly nobody is on the blue artifact train. But with that said, oof. I actually don't hate this card. I haven't played with it much. Sure. Maybe we go black-blue proliferate. We don't really have the right cards for that, though. Black-blue. Okay, Dimir. It's just easier to say Dimir. Dimir toxic proliferate, but we definitely don't have the right cards for that right now. But we're getting there. This is really nice because you can hit the Augur card to proliferate, and then you can get it back, do it again. And then there's the card that does the gives your opponent 1 poison and you draw a card. That's pretty good. We've done it. We've gotten all of the colors. We have Wooburg. Wooburg. Tamiyo's Logbook. Or, boy. Sure. We'll take that. Yuck. Person behind me is either not here or they're just taking their time. I know I took my time and I had like 3 or 4 packs build up, but that's because we were getting past complete crap. This whole table, I mean, we had 3 packs in a row that were not very good, our first 3 packs, so the 3 of us are probably all in the same boat right now, maybe more. It's a new dancer. Told you it would come back if we wanted it. Okay. I think we take Elish Norn. I'm on record saying she's obviously a very good card. In this format, in Limited, she's good. I don't think she's great. I don't have a ton of ETB stuff. There is not a ton of ETB stuff. These, I guess. So you can get 2 tokens out of it, but we're obviously going to take her. We've got some white cards, not a lot. And see what the next pack tells us. Or the next, next pack. The next pick in this pack. Yeah, I'm guessing this person just isn't here. What the heck is this thing? Iker Moon Gauntlet? Planeswalkers you have. Ooh, talk about a bad card in this set. So what do I take here? I can't really splash Elish Norn. Oh yeah, I can. 1 white. Can totally splash Elish Norn. But I don't think I'm a red deck. Don't really love the blue I'm seeing. This is a good card here too. But we don't really have much for 2 drops right now, so maybe we take the Duelist of Deep Faith. In this format, you need 2 drops. Sorry, had to answer a text message there. We're back. I'm pretty sure we're going to take the Jawbone Duelist. Great card. Another Tamiyo's Immobilizer. Charge of the Mites would be pretty good, too. Oh! I think that's the one I wanted to take at the last second. Just because of Elish Norn, right? Whenever another artifact enters the battlefield under your control. Yeah, so this doubles... She doubles the Justiciar. So I'm pretty sure I was supposed to take that. Although, something tells me I might regret passing on that other one. Alright, another Flensing Raptor. We'll take that. Another Mandible. Jeez. Either Whisper of the Draws here, or the Justiciar. We don't really have much in the way of removal. Ooh. Maybe we go blue-white, but we're not artifacts? We're a really bizarre blue-white toxic deck? Is that a thing? Let's make that a thing. Why not? Lots of red open. A 1/3 creature for 2 is good. Another Tamiyo's Immobilizer. I mean, it's really good with our Justiciar, right? Of course, so is this. I mean, we'll probably see another Tamiyo's Immobilizer. Probably see more Skull Bombs too, though, now that I say that, but... yeah, okay. If we're building a blue-white toxic deck, that's going to be a good card in our deck. Proliferate, that's nice. This will give us 2 creatures if it comes in. Okay. Another Tamiyo's Immobilizer. Another Skull Bomb. Maybe we are just building a blue-white artifact deck that doesn't really have all the pieces. Sure. Hello? Removal. Yay! We finally have some removal. Oh. We have a decent amount of proliferate cards? Maybe? Maybe we don't. That's tempting. That's really tempting. We splash black. No, I mean, if a 2-drop we're splashing for, what are the odds we're actually going to have our black mana on turn 2? And that's when that card really does its work. We'll take the Planar Disruption. Another Flensing Raptor. Oh, this is decent, but yeah, Flensing Raptor. Hey, how about another Flensing Raptor? Another Tamiyo's Immobilizer. Good grief. Not much in here we like. This is kind of removal if we end up playing more black than if we end up splashing black. That's not a good card to pick for splashing. We'll take this one. Hey, I'll take that. Experimental Augury. Alright, so we know we're not... we're definitely not a red deck. We're not a blue-green deck. We're probably not a black deck. Another experimental augury? Yes, please. How are we doing on creatures? We got plenty. I mean, we've got enough artifacts for Eye of Malcator to be a good card in our deck. I mean, we have enough artifacts in our deck for Eye of Malcator to be good in our deck. All right. Not really. I'll just take this because it's a rare. I mean, at this point, we've got plenty of cuts we need to make to this deck. This is a very interesting deck. Exile target artifact or creature you control. Return to the battlefield. Return target artifact or creature. Yeah, this card is actually pretty good in our deck if we want the Mandible Justiciar to go off. Our third Tamiyo's Immobilizer. People really hate blue, don't they? I can't believe I'm in a bleeping Azorius deck again. Oh man. Surgical Bay is going to be too slow in our deck, right? I mean, we've got plenty of card draw. I don't think we need it. Strider, no thank you. Transplant Theorist, yes. Tamiyo's Immobilizer, maybe not. 3 of them. The Curator, do we have a whole lot in regards to instants and sorceries? We do. We have Aspirant's Ascent. What would be really sweet to do... Hey, sure. Take that card. I mean, dream scenario is we get like the we get the Mandible Justiciar all pumped up, hopped up on lifelink, make it like a 5/4, and then we cast the Aspirant's Ascent, and then we cast another. I mean, we spent a lot of mana at this point, obviously, but then we throw down a oh, there it is, Flensing Raptor, and we give it flying and send it in. So 4 Flensing Raptors. That's interesting. I mean, we definitely have a theme here, huh? Eye of Malcator could be good. I mean, Flensing Raptor typically doesn't belong in a blue-white artifact deck because it's not an artifact. But we're not really an artifact deck. We're kind of a hybrid, which means we're going to go 1 and 3. That's typically what that means. All right. 1 Skull Bomb. Maybe only 1 of these Ascents. Furnace Skull Bomb we don't need, obviously. Complete Devotion, sure, we've got enough toxic creatures in here that we care about that. 2 of those. Planetary Disruptions are pretty much our only removal, right? Veil of Assimilation, not so much. Experimental Augury, we'll run 2 of those, yep. 1/3, excellent blocker on turn 2 if we can get it down. Malcator's Watcher. Probably gonna cut that. We'll come back. We're gonna run 4 Flensing Raptors. We're gonna see what happens. The Helm, oh no, we want the Helm in there. In case we have Elesh Norn down, then it creates 2 bodies. Indoctrination Attendant. Nope, we don't need that thing. The Curator. Instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. I mean, we'll only really have the Augury or the Ascent, right? Against all odds would be there. I don't know if that's good in our deck. It's a good card, but we don't have enough instants and sorceries for it to matter, I don't think. Tamiyo's Immobilizer, let's run 2 of those. I think we can get away with 16 lands here, right? We have 1 more cut to make. Or do we? Should we run with this? See what happens? Interesting. You can choose which... Oops, nope. Didn't want to do that. You can choose which copy you put in? No, yeah. Okay, there's only one. Yeah. Alright, gang. Here it is. Curve 2.7. Don't have much removal. We are straight gas. If we get behind early, we're probably going to be in trouble. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Don't know until you know. I mean, we probably know. It's not going to be a great deck. But, hey. Maybe I can pilot this bad boy to a 500. Wouldn't that be nice? I shouldn't complain. We got an Elish Norn pack 2, pick 1, so that's pretty darn nice. Okay. We've got our turn 2 play, and we've got our turn 3 play. It's a keeper. Wish we were on the play, but hey, you know, you can't have everything. What I'm really hoping happens is we just confuse our opponent. They're gonna be like, what in the world is this deck? So they're gonna get in for 1 toxic here. They're green-white, which is bad news for us because that's a really fast toxic deck, typically. Yeah, toxic too, not great. See, this is why these Fencing Raptors are bad in an artifact deck, because now Malcator comes down. I could put it on the battlefield this turn, but nothing activates it next turn. And my poor little Dune Mover here just dies next turn, and we still take poison, so it was pointless. That's such a bad trade. I'll be up to 4. Next turn we can crack in for 2. Oh, okay. That's good. Alright, so our 2-2 here is going to have to block their 3-1, unfortunately. Wish I had 1 more mana, because then I could throw the Complete Devotion on it, but... Ooh! Bad news, buddy. Okay. Okay. I mean, we'd be thrilled there if they traded. I didn't think they would. Alright, well, we got some blockers down. We definitely need to take out the Slaughter Singer. I think I double block here if they attack with it. Major bummer. Major bummer. What are you going to take away? The Fencing Raptor. That makes sense. Okay. Oof. Boy, there is not much we can do this turn. If they have removal here, we're just dead. Do you think I'm going to drop a Chrome Cat Prowler on you? I'm not. But I could. I could. Careful what you do here. Darn. Okay, well. What are the proper blocks here? This goes there. This goes there. Lots of land. Lots of land. Okay. So much land. That's... So, we scryed away 2 lands. We drew a land with our complete devotion. And then we just drew another land. What? I can't believe this. Yesterday I got mana screwed so hard in so many of my games, and today the exact opposite. Just flooding so hard. We're only running 16 lands in this deck, and we've drawn 10 of them. We're not even halfway through our deck. Not even close. I mean, we just died a removal, obviously, right? Get swinging for 6 here, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee us anything. Yes, please block it. Please block it. Please block it. Please block it. Thank you. I mean, oops, I didn't have enough to... I have to crack this now. Come on, creature. Come on, creature. That works. If they have removal, we're dead. I feel like that's just been what I've been saying for the last 4 turns. Oof. Okay. Attacking here would be silly. Magic in a nutshell, right? One of our lifelinkers would have been good. Planner Disruption would have been good. Experimental Augury would have been good. I mean... Transplant Theorist would have been really nice, because then we could have chewed through all those lands. What did we end up with? 12 lands? Well... Now that I've cursed out the magic gods for not enough land yesterday and too much land in game 1 today, I'm sure I'll get mana screwed again here, and I'll be like, I wish I had more land. That's how it goes, right? Okay, we can keep this on the draw again. That mattered last game, because if we could have been the one ahead and the aggressor from turn 1, we would have done better, I think. But sometimes you don't win the coin flips, or in this case, the dice rolls. I think we put this one down first, right? Then we can swing in with it next turn when we drop our Eye of Malcator. Or do I want to put the Ecor Synthesizer down there next? We don't have a ton of non-creature spells in this deck. Yeah, we have a fair amount, I guess, but... Why is it leaving back one white? Oh, because it has to. I don't have enough blue. Okay. Yeah, probably was smarter to... Yeah, would have been smarter to play that first, but... I was holding back in case they blocked because I didn't want my 2-1 to die. Who runs Flensing Raptor in a blue-white deck? Come on, man. They have 1 mana up. Draw a card. Yeah, I think I will. They can kill my... Yep. Okay. Just a trade. That's fine. I'm cool with getting one of their flyers out of the air. Am I up against the classic blue-white flyers deck? We're fine with that. That's actually not our main plan. Well, that's not nice. We got Toxic online. Corrupted, excuse me. I don't think I care about the Eye of Malcator in this situation. Gonna hold on to Planner Disruption, because now we're just corrupted, so let's wait for their bomb before we drop it. Okay. Interesting. This thing gives +1? Okay. And flying. That's nice. Boy, I don't know what they're doing. They've only played 3 spells this game? Yeah. Okay, that comes in and it's kind of big. Swing the 2/2. Go ahead. Bummer. How many counters does this need to be unblockable? 4? If they block the 1/3, do I kill it? Do I take out? Oh no, if they block the 1/3, I just give one more power to one of my 2s. And win the game. Block the 1/3. Block the 1/3. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Sorry. I've been in that situation myself. I wonder what their hand looked like, because they still had 4 cards in hand, and they only played 4 spells that entire game. Alright, into our next game we go, versus Gilgamesh. Like Gargamel. Okay, 2 lands, I would rather see 3, but this is definitely a good hand, and we go first, so cool. No artifacts to back up our Phyrexian Cleric here, that's alright. We'll put Duelist of Deep Faith down first. Thirsting Roots, okay. Roots, depending on where you're from. Ooh, oh, they spent a Hex Gold on that. Interesting. They're just assuming that I don't have a, I don't know if that was the right play there, but whatever. They're assuming I don't have the... Why can't I think of it now? The 3-drop that steals things, mana 3 or less. The Sentry. Annex Sentry? No. What's it called? Doesn't matter. Okay, this is a good card to get down. Next turn we can play another one, and I assume they're going to hit us with the 1/3 here. Maybe not, though. See if... Oh, they're Jund. See if they care about getting corrupted online. If they care, they'll swing here. Ooh. Yeah, they might care, because they're taking a long time to think about it. Okay, put down something like a 3/1. No, not a 3/1. 3/3. Okay. Alright, Ooh. Ooh. This could set up for a really good next turn. We really need that 4th land at some point. And Tamuo's Immobilizer right behind it would be good. So next turn we're going to put down the other Mandible Justiciar. That'll put the Eye of Malcator online. Or Malcator. I've heard both ways. Then we can swing our... what will be then 3/2. Leaving back our 2/1 to block. Woo! Big boy. Wonder if they're willing to just trade here. Does this thing have trample? No. It is Toxic 3 though, so let's put that on there. Okay. We'll keep our 2/1 back for blocking here, and probably block the, do we block the 3/3? Do we care? Nah. Okay. If we get Elish Norn next turn, well, we can't, obviously, because I don't have the mana for it. Duh, Rich. Boy, Elish Norn into Tamio's Immobilizer to trigger these things twice would be sweet. I think for now, we do this. There. Phew. Thought I wasn't going to get a chance to use that for a second. Whoo-hoo-hoo! Thought I went into my combat step too quickly, and yeah. Wow. Platinum. Competition gets even better from here. And we've struggled already, so we'll see. 2 wins. 2-1. So basically, did we build an artifact deck with 4 Flensing Raptors? I mean, is that basically what we did? We just built a bad artifact deck? Oof. I don't think I can keep that. No playables until turn 3, and then it doesn't even affect the board. So, mulligan. Alright, we can keep this. I think I ditched the completed devotion. Turn 2, turn 3. Yuck. This is not good. We're going to need some draws here. I maybe should have gone down to 5. Barbed Batterfist. We're going to be really slow this game, so if they want to trade here, I'm thrilled. Are they thinking to... They don't want to waste a Hex Gold on it, right? That's probably what they're thinking to themselves. Do I waste a Hex Gold on a 1/1? Oh. Well, they were wondering if they should waste their Planner Disruption on a 1/1. Fair enough. We have all the mana we need, so we decline. So next turn... Oh, bummer. I mean, that's fine. Next turn we will Eye of Malcator. The turn after, we can, against all odds, putting 2 artifacts onto the battlefield. But we're going to be way behind by that point, huh? But they appear to be running out of gas. So let's try it. Actually, I don't hate that. They're going to get 7 in here for sure, maybe more. This is why I was talking about Eye of Malcator being terrible when you're behind. Okay, if we survive this turn, we need to put down Tamio as a mobilizer next turn. Well, we're not going to survive this turn. I mean, we will. Well, no, they'll send everything. We're just dead. Too slow. I should have gone down to 5. I knew it as I did it. They were clearly a white-red beatdown deck, and we just... No. Annex Sentry. I was right. I think that's what I said, right? Alright, let's try to get this thing to 3 wins. Oh, that was fast. Dr. F. Okay, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Turn 4 turns on the turn 3 play. Can't really complain about that. Would have been nice to get the surgical skull bomb, but it's alright. Can't complain. Ooh, I love these cards. Sorry. Alright. Vat of Rebirth. Do I go get a land? I don't... Oh, yeah, we need one for our turn 4 play, don't we? Do I go Malcator, then Theorist? I'm sure it's greedy. Okay. They missed their land drop. That could be really good. That could be really good. We could set up like a 10-point swing there on 2 turns from now. 3 turns from now. 12-point swing, depending on what they play. So I think next turn we'll drop another eye. That'll activate the first eye. Aye, aye, Captain. Swing the 4/4, unless they put something down here that is crazy. Okay. Do I send both? You know what? Let's get one more land in case we hit Elish. Do I send both? Yeah. There's no reason for me to hold on to that 2/1 right now. Scream! Okay. Next to Damage. End the turn. Maybe I'll hold on to the Basilica Skull Bomb in case I want to put one of these 4/4 flyers into the air on one of the turns, although that's 3 to cast, and we're nowhere near the right mana for that, so maybe I sack it, draw now, get my mana on the draw step instead of waiting for 2 turns. Kaito.
You ready?
Teacher, one creature can't attack or block. Can't target my eyes right now. Oh, that's a good card.
But I have friends.
That's a really good card against us. This person was in deep, deep trouble. And then they pulled that. Nice. Alright, so we need to dig for our
Stay alert.
planner disruption. Alright, so let's get the Duelist of Deep Faith into our hand here. Maybe I need Kaito gone.
Too slow.
Okay, we're still okay. Instead of playing the Transplant Theorist, we'll put down Tamiyo's Immobilizer instead. We'll tap down their Death Toucher. This is a waste of a swing, but we don't have a choice. We need Kaito gone. These 2/2s with Death Touch are going to wreck us.
This was tougher than I expected.
Such a bummer. Had to be that way. We could have swung for 8 there at their face. Ah, that would have been so nice. Alright, so next turn we can still do that. We'll play the Transplant Theorist. That'll activate the eyes. We can tap down their Death Toucher. Full swing. Depending on what they play here for creatures, of course. I feel like we are way ahead in this game. Well, now they're way ahead on cards. Not the card we wanted to see, but that's okay. That's why we have this card. We'll hold on to this land so we can pitch it when we draw this card. Excellent. It would be really nice. Well, yeah. That's such a bummer that that card was a Death Toucher, because we could have held back Tamiyo's Immobilizer and done it, you know, on their turn, and then on our turn, tap down 2 things, get in the full swing, but that's alright. Okay. That's fine. We'll bring in the Flensing Raptor next turn, unless they drop an artifact, or unless we pull an artifact. I don't know if we have a ton left in our deck, though, do we? Because this isn't really an artifact deck. I keep saying that, and yet we keep winning with artifacts. Aww. That's a bummer. There goes our card draw. They're obviously not going to attack here. Need to keep the 2/2 back for blocking. Might put down their 2/1 though. That would be a good play. Yeah. Would really like to proliferate right now, so if I can get one of those auger cards. What were they? Augmentation cards. I think I'm running 2 of them. Experimental augury. There it is. That would be nice right about now. I'd actually be okay with Complete Devotion. Aspirant's Ascent, I'd be okay with. We have a lot of cards in this deck. I would be okay with another artifact right now. Planner Disruption. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's dirty. That is so dirty. Alright. That's just rude. Oh, do you have a counter? Oh, that'd be such a bummer if they had a counter. Okay. I see no reason to not full swing here, right? They've got 3 blockers. No, they have 2 blockers. Yeah. Unless they've got some crazy card in their hand. Serum could push back one of our 4/4s. They could... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they could. They could push back the... Nope, doesn't matter. I forgot this guy's swinging too. So if they push back the 4/4, they block the 4 and they still... The 4 and the 2, and they still take 4. Interesting choice to push back. Oh, because they wanted the proliferation, I guess. Weird. Okay, so I have Malcator and Tamio's Immobilizer won us that game. Oh, fun. Okay. Think of all the Tamio's Immobilizers we passed up. Like 5 of them. Okay, maybe not 5, but there were quite a few. Hey, one more. Let's get one more. Up against Kindus. Kindus? 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 Yeah, I think we can keep this. I'll use Dune Mover on turn 2 to go get our blue. Yeah, I think we can keep this. Okay. It's a card we can pull out of the graveyard later on with Against All Odds if we have to. I was just going to say, are you really going to counter that? They really were. Don't have a creature for next turn, which is kind of a bummer. Ooh, boy. Unctus is a good card. Do we risk it? Do we drop this and then hope we get a mana next turn? We can make the mana happen. We can manifest the mana. Unctus is such a good card, especially when you can play it on curve. Yeesh. And Planner's Disruption doesn't really... I mean, it turns off the ability to make other creatures blue, but doesn't turn off the card draw. Are you going to sacrifice your Unctus? Oh, you can sacrifice an artifact. Nice. Nice. Read the card, Rich. Read the card. Ugh. Can't believe I just did that. And yet, I can totally believe I just did that. Nope. Nope. They're gonna hit us for 4 next turn, no matter what. Possibly more. And the bummer is, they can kill our Eye of Malcator. Yeah, I don't care about their card draw right now. Fine. You can have it. I'll let you. The damage is more of a concern to me right now than the... Oh! Yeah, okay. Well. That was really dumb. I'm not playing this game well at all. Yeah, they don't care about the Eye of Malcator right now. They don't care. They're like, yeah, go ahead. Just in case they got the card that makes you discard, I'll hold on to that land. Killing their Necrosquito here, which I'm guessing they're probably going to do, is going to make their other Necrosquito that much bigger. Oh, they didn't. Interesting. They swing the 3/3 here. They've obviously got a trick, right? Doesn't matter if they have one or not. I have to block it. Counter? I'm not gonna lie, in the 15 or so drafts that I've done for this set, that is the first time I've seen Reject Imperfection played. First time I've seen it played. I've seen the other one played quite a bit. I mean, the other one would have stopped me too. I don't have any mana to pay for it, but Made one pretty big mistake in that match, but other than that, there wasn't a whole lot we could do. So, oh well. We took this non-focused pile of cards to 3 wins, so not going to complain too hard. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one. Peace.